I want to talk about something that I struggled with in my career, was able to overcome, thankfully. And it's something that I see the people that I'm coaching right now, whether they're individual contributors or high potential emerging and early career leaders, something they're struggling with. And that's what I call the golden retriever problem. Now you're thinking to yourself, golden retrievers are no problem. Everybody loves them. They're wired to help. They're skilled, high capacity, want to add value. They love and want to be loved. Fantastic attributes in your puppy dog. Also, fantastic attributes in yourself and in your teammates when you're collaborating to deliver on an organization's mission. When you demonstrate these as an individual consistently over and over again, you become known as a strategic contributor. A fantastic reputation to be considered a strategic contributor. People are going to invest time. They're also going to want you involved in everything. Every single internal project, everything, every big client project, anything. People are going to come in every day and there's a problem, there's a problem. They're just going to throw that tennis ball and you're going to run and chase it because you're wired to help and you want to add value. You're going to have a mouthful of tennis balls. All right. That's not a good spot to be. That is a problem. And the problem is not talent. The problem is boundaries. Okay. So when you become the go-to, you are getting dogpiled. You are involved in everything. You start getting spread thin. You start missing deadlines. And critically, you start missing details. When this happens, you start disappointing people. That's not what a golden retriever wants, is it? They would hate to disappoint anyone. They want to please everybody. Well, you start disappointing everyone and your reputation tanks. So you're no longer a strategic contributor. No, everybody in the organization and probably some senior people have heard what a great strategic contributor, what a great impactful player you were. And that's why they started pulling you in on everything. Now they're seeing firsthand what you deliver, and what you deliver is reliable chaos. You are the bastion of reliable chaos, and that is a horrible place to be. You were in a great place, got spread thin, and now you're in a bad place. You working with you is a white knuckle experience now. You are holding things together with baling wire and duct tape. Terrible place to be, not a good reputation. So what do you need to get out of that? What do you need to avoid getting yourself into that trap in the first place? Well, intent is what you need, not more effort. You're already putting in all the effort. You've already redoubled and tripled your efforts. I guarantee you have. If you were here and you started edging toward that, got spread thin, effort wasn't the issue. In fact, adding more effort is going to contribute deeper to the problem. So that's not what you need. You need intent. And what I mean by that is you've got to manage the most precious resource that any of us as human beings has, and that is time. It's the only thing that we've got. You've got to get really good at managing yours. So how do you manage your time? Well, through communication, all right? When you're inside an organization and seen as the go-to and getting pulled in every direction, you got to communicate with all the stakeholders, everybody involved, your manager, director, the senior people on the projects that you're getting pulled into, project managers, etc. You got to be really clear and proactive in your communication. It can't be seen as whining and complaining. Oh, it's so hard. I've got way too much to do. I can't do it. No, it's got to be, if I need to deliver impact on this project, let's take a look at what I'm working on right now and make sure that we aren't jeopardizing some high priority projects that I'm already involved in. You know, you got to talk about what's on your plate and what those priorities are. And in a good organization with good partnership, what's going to happen is these senior people are going to take a critical look at what you're being put on and help rebalance the load on your plate or shift some priorities. There's, you know, if you're a highly skilled, high capacity individual delivering impact, chances are you're still getting roped into stuff that is lower level that somebody else could go cut their teeth on. So they may start taking some stuff off the plate, give you a little elbow room so that you can contribute to these big internal projects and client projects. But communication is what makes it happen. Now, intentionally managing your time and communicating well sounds easy, but there are tricks to it and nuances, and what you need to help you really negotiate those ropes is really good mentorship. So hopefully within your organization, you've got good mentors that you can lean on. You've got people that see the promise in you and have decided to invest themselves in your growth and in your success and help you carry the torch forward in the organization they've helped build and bring to this point. Hopefully those people are in your organization and they're building paths to you. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't see it, and it's totally okay for you to reach out to them and start to build that relationship and pull them in as mentors. Because the thing is, nobody's going to say no. They're just like you. They're wired to help. They're high capacity. They're skilled. They've got experience, something you may not have, and they want to add value. So everybody wants to be needed. They will gladly jump on and help you grow. If those people don't exist in your organization, that's a whole nother discussion. But you should absolutely go find these people in your life. There's got to be people in your family, circle of friends and connections. There are people you can turn to professionally to partner as your mentors, but get people in your corner that have been there and done that and stubbed their toe and lived to tell the tale so that you can learn from them and apply it to your situation. Well, that's the golden retriever problem. And remember that you are not a golden retriever, as great as they are. You are a high impact player, and you need to keep being good, doing good, and swinging away. And I'll catch you later. Hope you found this helpful.